What's up, guys? Can do a coil build today. We'll do it on the Omega. I think we'll do a. Well, it's definitely time. I need a new one, so I figure, you know what? Let's just do one. Now, keep in mind, guys, there is a lot of factors when it comes into building coils and stuff. Amperage, airflow, resistance, gotta be wary of shorts. You're gonna do this at your own risk, man. If you're gonna make coils, I take drastic measures to ensure that my safety is well kept. So yeah, man. I guess there's really nothing to it but to get it going. So here's how I personally make a coil. This is a kind of coil. There's a lot of different ones I do, but this one, I think a lot of people will watch and say, "Wow, okay, that's cool." You know, real simple. I'm gonna try and keep this real easy. Here we go. Cool. Here is the base of the Omega. Nice and clean, as you can see. So we got 3 posts here. I'm going to do a coil this side here and this side here. And okay, cool. Let's see. Today we will use some 26 gauge. If you got an old multimeter and you're not using, cut this off. It's just the end. This is what I'm going to build it on. Cool. And clippers. I guess I could have had all that out before, but nonetheless, man. So let's see, we're going to cut off the length here of 26 gauge Kanthal. And I think we'll do a 3 wrap. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to do a 3-2 wrap here on the end here of this probe on this old multimeter end. Like I said, I just cut it off with a pair of scissors, man. Alright. So, I'm going to take it. And I'm just going to wind this 3 times here. Just like that. I got some pretty good leads here on this. Probably about 1.25 inches maybe. Because I'm going to be winding around the Phillips heads on here. Okay, cool. There's one. Let's do one more. Well, also bearing in mind while I'm doing this to keep them pretty uniform. I don't want anything, ugly. That's just how I do things. I just try and make it nice and neat. So there's another one. Nice and tight. Everything seems to look pretty evenly spaced. So we have 2 matching coils, man. We'll set those to the side, and we'll go ahead and get ready to wrap it. And you're probably wondering right now why I'm not wrapping these around my wicking material. In this case, it's going to be 100% boiled cotton. The reason I'm not winding it around is with cotton, as you all know, you can't dry fire it. With this technique, you can fire the coils, make sure they're firing up nice and evenly and beautifully. You can revert to my how to fish a wick video, and as long as you're using one of these, this will fit a piece of 3mm cotton wick, folded in half, fish through beautifully every time. So it's like I said in the beginning, this is a nice, simple, easy build. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start this. If you notice, pretty well spaced on the leads here. The reason for that is I want them to push against the Phillips heads. I want them to sit in there and push against it so they stay still. So I'll go ahead and put that in there. I'll try and get as best I can, guys. See how it's kind of sitting there? And you want to get these as close as you can without touching to the Phillips heads. Just like that. Okay. There's one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, just till I feel it start to snug here, I'm going to kind of take this down. And then when I feel it snug up, I'm just going to do a little minor adjusting here, get it back to normal, and then I'm going to pull this lead and I'm going to wrap it around the outside one, just the outside. So with my finger I'm holding the coil here. I'm just going to get really aggressive with it. Now try not to be too afraid when you're doing these to ruin, you're not going to ruin anything. And then I'm going to make some minor adjustments. As you can see here, so I got that wrapped around. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down all the way. Just snug. There's no need to over tighten any of this stuff. Feels tight. So there we go. There's the one, just the one side. Cool. See how I'm close to the Phillips heads, but I'm not touching at all. That's how you get shorts. Okay. I'm gonna leave this one just loose. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other side now. I think I should mention this now. Do you see? Let me see if I can get this in a good spot. Right there on my beard. Do you see how there's a bottom lead and then there's a top lead? Keep that top lead on your positive terminals. Okay? Okay, here we go. Let's do the other side here. With them spaced like this, they'll push against the walls, so it'll stay still for you. Okay. And I'm just going to repeat. So there we go. So we kind of have this whole thing going on. See that? Everything is fastened down but the two middle ones that are going opposite directions. As you can see, they're close to the Phillips heads, but they're not touching the posts. It's very important. Okay? So now, all I'm really going to do is I'm going to take positive. This is loose. I'm going to loosen up just a little extra. Gives you a little ample room. I want to fold around one way and then bring the other lead and pull around the other way. So essentially I'm gonna take the lead, wrap it around one way, take the other one, wrap it around the other way. They're gonna be sitting on top of each other. So when I tighten down the screw, there's good contact there. Okay? Okay. I've wrapped it around, and now I am holding down the leads with my two fingers here while I tighten it down. Looks pretty good. So we have one coil here, one coil here. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to lift up the leads here, get them in the air. You don't want these leads to be touching any of the walls, anywhere, because I'm going to dry fire right now. Not only is that going to set the coils so they don't move, but it's going to it'll short out stuff if you're you just don't want them touching anything, not touching each other, not touching the walls, not touching the ground, just up in the air, out of the way. And we look pretty clear here, so let's see how we did. I'm just pulsing it. There we go. See that? Okay. I think we're glowing pretty evenly and at the same time, so we're going to go ahead and clip the leads now. Oh, where is it? There she is. I want to get in there. Try not to disturb anything when you're doing this. As far as the coils go, just take your time. Get them close. Get them uniform. So there it is, man. Dual coiled. Go ahead and set that down right there. And let me grab some cotton. Okay. 3mm boiled cotton. That's all this is. I'm going to even it up right here. I'll show you why in a minute. Pull it kind of tight, snip it. So now I got two. If you've seen my how to fish a wick video, you know all this. If you haven't, I highly recommend you go watch that, man. Nah. Okay. Pretty psyched to do this video, man. I've been wanting to do this for a while. What the fuck? What is that? So, pop it in here. The beauty of not wrapping it around your, with cotton, you can't really fidget with it to make sure that there's no hot spots, The beauty of, dry fire it before you put in the wicks. Definitely saves you some time. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just going to go ahead and fish these through. After I get the first one in, I'll kind of show you what it looks like. Kind of using some pliers here to kind of help it through because there we go. There you go. There's one. Okay, let's do another one here. That's just a piece of, flat wire works. Just thin stuff. This is a 32 gauge. It's all I use it for rebuilding my girlfriend's Kanger T3s and stuff, so I don't really use much of this stuff. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and do it on this one. Like I said, guys, I have a video on this. There's really nothing to see here. If you want to check out my video on it, you should totally do that. It's nothing too crazy here. In fact, it's just a really cool technique that I don't think anybody's really kind of shown on YouTube, I don't even know if nobody ever does this. But what I found is this right here is a great tool to have if you're into rebuildables. Perfect every time. I finish kind of tugging this down and in. Cool. So there it is, man. You know what I ought to do? Clip off some of these leads here for you. So there you go. We got the 1 and we got the 2 right there. So that's all it is. No, I'll save that for another time. Go ahead and clip this one off too. I'm leaving just a little bit on the top here. See how they're kind of poking up? Just for downflow for the juice. But yeah, man, that is a fully built Omega. So that's pretty much it, man. Real simple. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry about that. As you can see, the zucchini lettuce is out of control today. I'm gonna go ahead and juice this up, guys. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Like I said, safety first. Make sure just make sure you do it. You take your time. You do this right. This isn't a speed thing. This is a quality thing, All I'm doing here is I'm putting juice on each coil. That's all I'm doing. That's all you do. Back and forth. You don't want any of this dry. Okay? It's cotton. It'll turn to dust. So, but yeah, man, I've been waiting to do this video for a while. The Omega has been holding up beautifully. This thing is absolutely ridiculously. It's so nice, man. I couldn't be more psyched about it. I'm gonna do an update video for it for sure and get people pretty psyched on it, man. Get the top here. That's what I mean by the top fed. Just kind of. You can probably see right now how much I put on here. There's nothing on the bottom. Look, it's dry. This stuff can just hold the juice. Holds it. And I think it gives off a rad flavor. Okay, everything seems to look pretty. the best way to put it is not drowning, just wet. And that's exactly how it looks. Doesn't look like it's drowning in juice, it's just wet. So let's go ahead and fire it. Make sure we didn't disrupt any of the coils while I was fishing. Oops, sorry. We look great. A little extra juice on there. Good luck, and let's see how we did, man. Fully assembled. Let's have a toot. I think we did pretty good. So that's how you build a dual coil, man. You know, if you want to do it, if you're using 100% cotton, this may be helpful to you. So yeah, man. Stick to the rules. My multimeter's over there. You know what I had to do? This is a long video. I should check the ohms on this. No, we're good. This is my favorite. It's at point. I think it'll be between 0.3 and 0.4. Every time. And keep in mind, coils get better with time. So yeah, man, tricks of the trade. Right there. Get you one. Thanks for watching. Let's end this in amazingly classic form. Definitely. If you guys have any questions, feel free to down there, man. See you guys.